Welcome and thank you for joining in for the English version of the Divine Healing Practitioner, Mr. Deegoda Kumara's Divine Light Distance Healing Program, which was originally aired on the 17th of October at 9:30 p.m. Sri Lankan time. Blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings to you all. We welcome all of you who are tuning in with us today for this live Divine Light Distance Healing Program, locally and from overseas. We know that so many of you look forward to this live distance healing program, as we received many inquiries asking when would be the next session and when could they take part in the next program and so on. Therefore, we intend to share with you important information on how does spiritual healing or divine healing work, as this has currently become a controversial topic over here. People wonder, can someone be healed spiritually, as most people are stuck or trapped in 3D thinking or only in the physical or material world. The word material or physical itself suggests that it is just temporary and or unsuccessful. So what does spiritual mean? Therefore today I decided to speak about how does spiritual healing work. Today we especially and lovingly mainly focus on those who are infected with the COVID-19 virus and are in isolation or in quarantine at home or at designated camps. Let us do what we are able to do, as to offer our blessings to someone, one does not require an invitation or permission. There are many who are genuinely kind-hearted that join with us today. Except for a handful of people, most are quite happy to see others somehow recover in some way. They view it as the right belief or right view, as sammaditthi, and not as a wrong view or mithya drishti. What's good, successful, and correct is known as right or samma, and unsuccessful, bad, and incorrect deed is known as wrong or mithya. I believe you will now understand whether it's samma or mithya when someone is being healed and cured using whichever form or method, irrespective of whether it is by way of a mantra, healing hands, or by offering blessings. If anyone can be cured and healed, it definitely is considered as samma or right. Similarly, if by any means, with modern-day developed practices, someone cannot be healed or cured, then that is considered wrong or mithya. Mithya is another word for what's unsuccessful or what does not work. So now we are prepared to heal and cure those who are suffering from the pandemic using the usual method we use for healing. You may wonder, what exactly is this healing method that we use and how does this work? The other day, our Dew Suwa Sewa media team published a post on our Facebook page that we would show you how to stay healthy and self-heal yourself from your ailments. Yes, I would show you that. And also how to avoid getting infected from viruses like COVID-19 and to recover. To those who question my healing abilities, I would like to say that our entire team of Dew Suwa Sewa, close to 110 people, remain healthy, safe, and uninfected. No one was infected with COVID-19, and apart from a slight headache, for example, all of our team remains safe and healthy. So is my family and everyone in our Dew Suwa Sewa family. I know that many who are infected with this COVID-19 virus around the world are joining this healing program today, and I say to you that you will recover today. We will heal you from your discomfort, and I request you to get ready to rid yourself of any discomfort. Today we will offer our blessings to heal your symptoms such as throat infections, breathing difficulties, and high temperatures or fever, etc. Firstly, we would like to educate you on what a spiritual healing session is and And how does it work? Although in our country, some are quite skeptical about spiritual healing, in Western countries, well, these are the countries these people usually look up to and consider superior. But medical teams in Western countries such as USA, they use this term called supernatural healing and also a term called supernatural surgeries. It is obvious that these words exist because such things do actually occur. Also, there is another important term called cyberbiology. This is a term given to identifying or to refer the biological division that performs spiritual healings. So another term used is spiritual healing. In addition, there's another key term, which is parapsychology, which is the term given to the scientific study into such phenomena. What we perform here is parapsychological healing and parapsychological surgeries and transplants. These are not words created by me, but by Western medical scientists investigating and studying these, whom a lot of people consider in high regard. They have confirmed the existence of such practices. So, if I explain spiritual healing to you, a body is something that is a collection of a large amount of cells. So, when these cells become unwell, we say the body is unwell. If cells of a certain area of the body becomes unwell, that in turn makes the body unwell. Similarly, if these particular cells become well again, then the body does not have any sickness anymore. The body is healthy. If we take a case of cancer for an example, cells of a certain area may have become unwell, they may have changed, lost its color, and become lifeless. Every cell has life in it. Jiva Prana is in every cell. Jiva Prana energy reaches each of these cells through the air that we breathe in, just as how the oxygen in the air that we breathe in enters the bloodstream through our lungs. Through the same network, this unseen Jiva Prana travels to each single cell in the body. All cells in the body are live cells. However, if any become unwell or lifeless, then they are considered as dead cells. A particular kind of a subtle fine ray of light is emitted by each and every cell. However, when the cells become unwell, a different kind of a subtle fine ray of light is emitted from such sick and unwell cells, which are called mitogenetic rays. So to re-energize these darkened, weak light of these unwell cells, or to defeat that energy, externally we direct different type of rays to these unwell cells. A positive ray of light is used to defeat the dark negative ray of the sick and unwell cell. And once that is done, that particular cell once again becomes normal or healthy. So how does a cell become unwell? How did a cell come to such an unwell stage that emitted a negative dark ray, which I referred earlier as a mitogenetic ray? Like I said before, a person is a collection of cells. When a person becomes unwell or dim, we know that that person is a sad person, someone who is in trouble and not in a proper mindset. Similarly, that's how cells get unwell too. Such a person could be someone who is full of anger, someone who lacks loving kindness, full of desire and expectations, or a person who's dense, rigid and hard. Predominantly, someone who possesses these attributes can become dark and negative, and so does the cells of that person's body. And the cells that are in weaker areas of such a person will then start emitting mitogenetic rays, as I mentioned before. That's when one becomes unwell. There are external factors that play a role for someone becoming unwell like this. Similarly, in the case of COVID-19, which we witness currently, it's due to the virus named COVID-19. How does the virus harm a person? Well, it is through the energy of the virus. the virus basically using its energy to attack the cells of the body and by damaging them. But if cells are able to fight back, then whether it's COVID-19 or any other virus, it can be beaten with ease. It's basically a battle, and who wins this battle? The most powerful wins. COVID-19 is a simple matter for someone who's spiritually developed. Why? Because the virus has fixed its mind to cause harm. As we know, even the medical scientists stated that the nature of the virus is changing or has changed from time to time. Every cell, everything, and any proton has a thought pattern or intention. The entire universe was created on a thought. We call it the universal mind, the collective consciousness, universal consciousness, and so on. Lord Buddha has referred to it as Lokottara Chitta, or the superior mind. A thought is activated by intention. The virus is part of the universe, and so are we. And the cells of our body, then when we say the universe, we must remember that cells of the body, the virus, and the thoughts of the virus, all of these belong to the universe or are a part of the universe. One can argue that the virus cannot think and that it does not have a brain. I'm not speaking about the brain here. We know what can be done by the brain, and we also know what can happen even without a brain. Thoughts are created by the mind. Images are seen using the eyes. You speak through the mouth. One can throw a powerful punch using your fist. Can you show exactly where you create your thoughts? Which organ? It is not the brain. Thoughts are created by the mind. Where is the mind then? The mind and the brain are two separate things. The brain can imagine, but thoughts are created by the mind. Those who are well versed with Lord Buddha's teachings are aware that the mind is situated in the heart area associated with the universal consciousness, meaning it has become one with the universe. Then, when you take a COVID-19 patient, where can you find the sickness of someone who's infected? The mind of the virus is activated in someone who's infected. Virus is a harmful thing. How does the mind and thoughts act of someone that intends to do harm? Such a person has no loving kindness feelings, no compassion, no joy, and no equanimity in them. Whether it's a germ, a spirit, or some other external power, they all consist of thoughts or thought patterns, and not a brain. It's sort of similar to a sign. So the above-mentioned negative traits are the main causes for causing harm. No compassion, but hatred and anger. These are the things that are brought over by a germ or a spirit. So when this kind of energy is attacking and harming the body needs to fight back with counter energy that's based on loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Therefore, I clearly say that if you have developed these 4 traits, then no germ or spirit can harm you at all. No external energy can harm you. When you develop these 4 Buddhist virtues, one ascends to Brahma level, and hence Lord Buddha has named them Brahma Virana. We have never heard of Brahma beings becoming sick ever. Reason is due to these 4 virtues. That's exactly why Lord Buddha has given it the due importance in his teachings. So what we do during our healing sessions is we use the key virtue out of the four, metta or loving kindness, to cure and heal the unwell. The loving kindness thought has a tremendous healing power. Loving kindness thought is the most powerful thought. Loving kindness together with compassion is even more powerful. Together, these two are called love. I'm not referring to romantic love that's spoken among the youth, but something that's beyond that. It's a love that's absolutely pure. Love that's selfless. The romantic love that's exchanged between the youth today is based on selfish, worldly expectations. But I'm speaking of something greater and supernatural. It's something you give without expecting again. That's greater love, the love that's emanated for the mere benefit of others. It consists of loving kindness as well as compassion. Buddhists are familiar with metta and karuna, and Catholics are familiar with the word love. Anyhow, these are the traits that you need to develop within you. So now again you may wonder, how are people cured during this healing program? This entire universe is one unified consciousness, a thought. The universe as well as you are basically a thought. A thought can create something powerful and big. When a thought becomes an emotion, it has intention. Lord Buddha has mentioned in his teachings that a thought becomes an action or a thing. Chetanaham bhikkhave kammam vadami. So why didn't our thoughts become a thing or action till now? We all had thoughts within us, and if we compare it to a vehicle that was stationary and was not able to start or move, reason being it didn't have the required 4 types of energy or fuel we mentioned earlier. Without loving kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity, this vehicle or thoughts were not able to function or start or move. This is the reason that your thoughts were not able to reach the target, as it didn't have the required 4 powers or fuel. You can cure heal things using your own thoughts. You have a thought to lift your hand, and you lift. You get a thought that you must close your eyes, and you do. So if you could order or command your limbs to move, and it does, then why are you not able to order or instruct your internal organs? It needs to listen to you and not to any other. Reason being, you're not aware of the right language. Secondly, you're not qualified to order such commands. Your internal organs will listen to you and obey you only if you have these 4 traits I mentioned. So if there are any negative energies, germs, or any other harmful matter, you can only beat such a thing with the power of those 4 virtues. If you act in loving kindness, it is proven today that itself can change the nature of your cells. That's why you would know right away someone who's full of loving kindness. A great example is the appearance of Lord Buddha. Also look at faces of saints and rishis. They all have such bright, beautiful, flawless complexion. Reason is that there is no darkness within. Current COVID-19 pandemic is a dark, negative thing. Whether it's COVID or any other sickness, the affected area is dark in nature. This is due to lack of loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity, and the presence of anger, dense heart, rigidness, and lack of equanimity, and lots of expectations. The day you get rid of these negative traits and transform your emotions, no one will be able to harm you. This is the truth, and you can try this out to yourself. Therefore, one needs to do Maitri Bhavana or loving kindness meditation, and also your cells need fresh Jiva Prana energy constantly. In order to get fresh Jiva Prana energy, the best meditation is Anapanasati Bhavana or mindfulness of breathing meditation. In a few minutes, we would be practicing both of these meditations. In a future program, I would also be guiding you on how to do Pranayama meditation. This has been requested by so many of you, especially the Kundalini Pranayama method, as it has become a commonly discussed topic currently. Through Kundalini Pranayama, one can receive an enormous power throughout the body into each and every one of your cells. Through this, one can awaken the energy that is lying in the root chakra and make it travel to the brain. We know that in each and every one of us, there is a negative pole and a positive pole, and when these two come together, according to the Hindus, when the energies of Shiva and Parvati come together, one can experience an enormous power within you, in your mind as well as in your body. This I shall explain in detail in a future program. For today, we start with Anapanasati Bhavana, or mindfulness of breathing meditation. Ana means the inhalation or breathing in. Apana means exhalation or breathing out. With the air that we breathe out, all germs and toxins are expelled. And with the air that we breathe in, simultaneously with the process of oxygen purifying the blood, a powerful energy is entered into your system. Make an intention and see it in your mind or visualize this energy reaching each and every cell of your body. It will actually happen, and Jiva Prana will be replenished in cells where there is a lack. This mindfulness of breathing meditation is greatly useful to avoid getting ill and to recover from any such ailment, irrespective of your religion. During this meditation, become aware of the breath and focus only on the breath. No need to do it with effort or increase or decrease. Let it happen naturally, but become aware of it. Feel it through the whole body. Visualize how the energy reaches all cells of your body. Breathe in, and for a short while, we hold it in. And when you are breathing out, again make an intention and visualize how the energy reached the cells and remain there. And in return, expel the negative energy as well as the germs, toxins, and viruses, including COVID-19, along with the air that we breathe out. That's the reason why we wear face masks, as along with the air that we breathe out, we do expel such germs and toxins and viruses. It's a proven fact. So what harms you is the energy that's in the germ. So what we defeat is exactly that, the energy that's in this germ. So even after the healing session, one can say that the germ is still present in the body. However, we defeat the energy of the exact germ. That is evident by removing or getting rid of the symptoms. That's exactly what Western medical practices do too, getting rid of symptoms. If anyone infected with COVID-19 is taking part in today's healing session, and if you have fever, you can hold your left palm on your forehead like this, and the right hand on your throat if you have a cough, or if you have breathing difficulties, then on your chest during Maitri Bhavana practice. During Anapanasati Bhavana, you can place your palms facing upwards like this on your knees. Then this energy I mentioned will travel to all the cells of your body and expel the harmful toxins and germs. Along with that, there are other things that you need to follow to remain healthy. When you wake up in the morning, make a habit of communicating with your body in your mind. Just as your other limbs act according to your orders, your internal organs too are ready to listen to your wishes. You can say to your body things such as, today you may breathe in healthy. To the heart, you can say to function extremely well. Let us function really well today. I will not do anything that may harm any of my organs. I will not take in any cancer-causing meat products. I will not take in any type of alcohol that can harm the liver, burn the insides, and is toxic. I will not smoke any sort of substance that can harm the lungs. Likewise, make a strong intention. Your internal organs prefer to exist in comfort. They also have a subtle mind. They like to stay without discomfort and illnesses. Today you've fallen ill because you've ignored these. Going forward, act wisely about this matter. Take in only what's good for you and your organs and body, such as clean water, clean oxygen or air, and with your breath give it the required energy. When I guide you next time on how to do pranayama practice, you can follow that and provide your body with more energy. Then you also will be able to keep your hand or palm against another's head or on the specific area that's affected and offer your blessings that the person or that specific area may heal, and that may as well heal. There are practitioners who do this, and it is called energy healing. Our bodies have bioenergy, and there's something called bioenergetic field as well. It's an energy with which you can charge or transmit it to another, just as how a mother lovingly touches and rubs and heals any hurt or pain of a child. Even us, if we hit our feet accidentally against a rock or a stone, the first thing we do is rub the area with our hand. What happens is the hand transmits Jiva Prana energy to the affected area and remove the pain. That's possible by using the Jiva Prana energy in our bodies. What we do in our healing program is different to that. What we do is we empower our thoughts. All of you who are joining this healing program, join in with me with a powerful thought, emotion. May all of those who are infected with the virus be healed, and that too with genuine loving kindness. This loving kindness thought or emotion is a most powerful thought. For example, let's say you want to build a house. However, neither you are an engineer nor a bricklayer or anyone with knowledge of masonry. However, everything you require to get the house built, including money, bricks, and the knowledge, is in the universe. Similarly, when it comes to healing the unwell, the necessary energy or the Jiva Prana energy is in this universe. It can travel to where we focus or target. The higher the strength of our loving kindness thoughts, the more powerful it gets. Then why do I join you in this? Because the power of it in me is unlimited. You are by now aware how I have healed people on my own. You can browse through our Dew Suwa Sewa YouTube channel for proof. You are aware of the enormous power which I have gained throughout samsara and is activated within me. Many have asked how I have gained this power and so on, and I would say to them it is not relevant and is confidential. And also you know for which purpose I have used this power. I have not used it to earn money. Why? Because that's where true love and true loving kindness exist. Today I have all of you joining me, and today your loving kindness thoughts as well are very powerful. Reason being, you don't do this for money either. So the loving kindness thought and emotion you have today is extremely powerful, as your emotion, thought, and intention is selfless, and you have a genuine wish to be healed or get others healed. That's why today we don't say the words, "May I heal." Instead, we use that emotion towards others and their recovery, forgetting your own illness or such a selfish thought. Why? Because only a selfless emotion becomes powerful. I believe you are now ready to carry out the meditation practices. So we now take a 2-minute break, and thereafter we proceed with the healing session after the meditation practices. Trust that you will be healed today, bodies will be repaired, and new healthy cells will replace any lifeless aged cells. Spiritually, they say this takes only a 1/30 millionth of a second for a spiritual healing and or a spiritual surgery. So we meet again in 2 minutes' time. May the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. May the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. I believe you are now ready and are comfortably seated in front of your computer screen. Firstly, let us energize our bodies by practicing mindfulness of breathing meditation or Anapanasati Bhavana for a few minutes. Many of you are aware of this process. Sit comfortably, upright, and place your palms upwards on your knees. And close your eyes. If you have breathing difficulties, let it happen naturally. When you focus on your breath, there's no need to control it with effort. Control only your mind. Just be aware of the breathing. You can focus on the tip of the nose or on the movement of the diaphragm. Just observe and do not increase or decrease. You need to become aware of it and focus without letting your thoughts scatter. Just focus on the breathing. You breathe in and breathe out. When breathing in, an enormous amount of Jiva Prana energy travels through your body. All cells are energized with this fresh Jiva Prana energy. If you are able to, hold your breath for a few seconds. Now let it out or breathe out slowly. All toxins in your body are being expelled. Any toxins due to the viruses are also expelled. And you inhale fresh energy and air. Let's take it a step further. Only those who are able to. You can get used to doing this. Now intentionally breathe in deep, slowly, fill in your lungs fully. Increase the ability to hold your breath a bit. If you have any breathing difficulty, please avoid doing this. They can breathe in normal. Now we exhale. The proper way of doing this is, for example, if you breathe in, take in the air in for 2 minutes, then hold it in for 8 minutes. And breathe out for another 8 minutes as well. This is just an example to let you know, not that you should try to hold your breath for 8 minutes literally. It is an example only to let you know that the time you hold your breath should be 4 times more than the time you breathe in. Also, one must breathe out 4 times longer than the time you breathe in. This is the correct way of doing it. So adjust the time you breathe in as you wish, and accordingly adjust the time to hold the breath and to breathe out. If this is too complicated for you, do it normally and you don't need to monitor this on a timer. If you are a beginner, do not do it too deep as it may be difficult on your chest. Especially those of you who are suffering from issues in the lungs, those who are infected with COVID-19, etc. Do this Anapanasati Bhavana normally the way you can. This affects the heart, the lungs, and all of the cells in your body. While you continue to breathe in, visualize a beautifully lit up energy entering your body and your body glowing brightly. And also the dark areas of the body being lit up, brightened up with this bright light and energy. And the darker energy being expelled as you breathe out. When breathing in, you will feel an enormous energy as well as a comforting feeling running through the body. All your pains and aches will be gone as you receive oxygen to all of the cells of your body and expel any toxins out with the exhalation, as well as due to replenishing these cells with fresh Jiva Prana energy. All your shoulder pains, headaches, knee pains, and all aches and pains will vanish in an instant. With this mindfulness of breathing meditation, you can avoid many ailments and cure various sicknesses. Please continue for about 2 more minutes. Open your eyes. Now let us start with the loving kindness meditation. With our collective loving kindness energy that is released to the universe, we start the process of healing everyone around the world. In short, we transform the loving kindness thought into an emotion in our heart as we connect with the universal consciousness through our heart. This you are aware of by now. So this loving kindness thought you generate that's associated with the heart is the world's most powerful thought. When it comes to thought waves, the most effective thought waves are the loving kindness thought waves that we spoke about. The entire universe can feel its impact, just like a ripple effect in water. The waves are felt throughout the universe. Similarly, you and I, who are part of the universe, through our heart, and when we release the world's most powerful loving kindness thoughts, or the thought waves out into the universe, the entire universe would feel the impact of it. We are, when I say we, I mean every being, so you and I are the universe experiencing itself. Lord Buddha as well has said that the universe is in you. So anyone who's unwell is also a part of this great universe, or the universe itself. That's how we are interconnected. This is what is referred to as collective consciousness, or the universal field. Just as all the fish in a pond stay immersed in water, we all as well are immersed in universal energy. Just as how one fish in water would feel the movement of another fish in the same pond through the waves, we also can feel each other through these thought waves. In 3D world, we refer to it as telepathy. In this 5D world we are operating at now, these thought waves are transmitted from one spiritual mind to another as through the subconscious mind. So when you generate a loving kindness emotion, a thought over here, through the universal vibration, it becomes a thing or an action at the target point. So when we wish, may all of those who are suffering or are infected with COVID-19 virus be healed, recover from the symptoms, their bodies become healthy again, as it becomes a reality where they are at. This is part of Lord Buddha's teachings too. And this is how we have conducted our healing sessions. And that's how our healing programs have become hugely popular among people, as they have seen and witnessed positive results through this over many years. Lord Jesus also said that if you believe that something would happen, it will happen. So this is a case of putting the teachings of Lord Buddha and Lord Jesus into practice. We need to empower these loving kindness thoughts during our meditation. Maybe until now, even if you have been doing this loving kindness meditation, it was not as powerful. I refer to those who are new to this program. The more selfless you are, the more powerful is your loving kindness thought. If you direct your loving kindness thoughts only towards yourself, it has no power, as the thought itself is selfish, expecting a gain for only yourself. That lacks true loving kindness as well as true love. That's just worldly love. Today, when you practice this meditation, you forget about your own illness. Your thoughts are directed towards healing others who are sick and ill just as you. A selfless thought. A Lord Buddha is considered superior due to their superior selfless thoughts and intentions, showing the right path to others. Similarly, your loving kindness thought becomes powerful only if it's full of selfless emotions and intentions. So today you say, even if you are ill, may those who suffer from illnesses such as cancer be completely healed and cured. May those who are suffering with heart-related issues be healed and cured. May those who are affected with COVID-19 recover from it, heal, may their bodies be healthy and well again, and may they completely recover. Such thoughts you generate will reach the right targets throughout the universe and get activated. And similarly, your illness will be healed through similar loving kindness thoughts of others at the same time through your subconscious mind. In your body, the necessary chemical reactions will also happen along with it. You are aware that the most powerful energy of the universe is called the creative life force energy. You were created by that. Everything in the universe has been created by this creative life force through the universe. It's a conscious force. Therefore, Lord Buddha referred to it as a supernatural mind. So if this is the power that created you, then this power definitely has the ability to make repairs or corrections in you. Through our loving kindness meditation, what we do is penetrate this universal creative life force energy. And once the creative life force energy is activated, that's how the healings happen during these healing sessions. Today we take a little bit longer due to disturbances in our internet connection. So let's start our meditation. If you are unwell and if there is a pain, please place your left hand or palm against the affected area and the other palm facing upwards, like this. If there are two areas, then please keep your other hand as well on the other area that's affected. If any difficulty, you can switch hands. Close your eyes and repeat what I say in your mind continuously. Transform that into an emotion. It needs to come from the heart, a genuine emotion, wishing others well and wishing others heal completely. So we begin. May all ailments of everyone in this world be cured, healed, and may they be free from suffering. May everyone in this world be free of every type of pain and aches. May all those who are infected with COVID-19 virus and are affected by this corona pandemic be free of suffering and see an end to this pandemic. May they be free of any physical discomfort. May they definitely be free of any suffering. With the power of our accumulated merits, with the supreme power and energy of Lord Buddha, and with God's loving divine energy, we have become one with the universal energy. Our collective thoughts will become reality. Unwell cells at this moment will be replaced with new cells. All discomforts will be healed. May all your ailments from head to toe heal and be cured. May those who are in despair and sorrow heal from their misery. May they be filled with happiness. May all those who are for and against us be healed from all of their pain and suffering. May they become happy. May all your head-related illnesses and issues be healed in an instant. May tumors, ulcers, and any type of cancers all vanish and be cured in an instant. May all your kidney and bladder-related issues all be healed and cured. May your heart and lungs related illnesses and issues, illnesses related to bones and muscles, nerves, and other physical disabilities be completely cured. May the hopes of those who wish to conceive children be fulfilled with the power of our collective thoughts. May expectant mothers be healed. May they be well and be free of sorrow. May those new lives be free of illnesses, free of sorrow, and be healed. If any minor or major shortcomings, may they all be healed and cured and corrected. May all be free of harmful negative forces. May all those around me be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and may they heal. May they be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and may they heal. May everyone in this world be free of ailments, free of sorrow, and be healed. May they heal. All those who are disabled will feel a great comfort. May all your unwell cells be replaced with new and divine cells. May you be free of sorrow. May you be free of ailments. May you heal. Repeat this in your mind continuously. May you all be free of sicknesses. May the world be free of this pandemic. May this land of the Lord Buddha be free of this pandemic. And may these isolation camps be empty of the infected, and may they all be cured and healed. Visualize how these isolation camps become free of infected COVID patients and how people get back to normal life as before. Open your eyes and direct your palms like this towards the digital screen. You're watching this video right now. May the powerful power within me and the divine energy in me penetrate the divine energy that's within you. At this moment, a large number of divine beings or gods are offering their blessings to you. The energy is powerful, selfless, and their thoughts and intentions are powerful and are of the purest form. If you as well make your thinking and thoughts as pure as possible, then your intentions become pure too. Take part in this program with the purest of intentions, and you definitely will be healed. I hold my palms towards the universe. Through the universe, they're directed at you. I connect with you through the universal network, to which you at your end are connected, and me from my end. In that, there's no distance between us. The power that's within me is now activated in you. It gets energized by the divine energy in the universe. It's powerful. I wish may every being in the universe be healed and cured and be free of sorrow. May every single being in the entire world be healed by the power that's being transmitted using my hands, my heart, and my mind. I have a strong determination, and so should you. You will heal as well as everyone else who's in this universe suffering from any kind of ailment. All will be healed, cured, and be free from sorrow, and be happy. May all your eye-related issues be healed. Hearing-related matters be cured. May those who are paralyzed get the energy in an instant to stand up on their own. May those nerves be repaired and healed. May those nerves get the necessary energy to become healthy once again through the supreme divine power and divine light energy. That's why we call this program Divine Healing. Divine energy is the energy that exists in the universe. The necessary power in order to accomplish this is being given and activated by the divine beings or gods and goddesses. All of you must be healed and will be. May all of you be free of sorrow, free of ailments and sicknesses, and may you be healed. You may receive some sensation on your palms now, such as a current, a warm or a cold sensation. During the program, we receive a large number of testimonials of people who have recovered and healed through our healing program. We will publish the contact details to which you can send in your testimonials too, by way of video recordings, etc., so that we can publish for others to know. May you all be free of sorrow, free of ailments, and be healed. You can follow this process daily in the morning and evening. You can practice Anapanasati Bhavana or mindfulness of breathing meditation for a few minutes, and then switch to Maitri Bhavana or loving kindness meditation, and offer your blessings to others and be healed yourself. We conduct this live distance healing program somehow on a monthly basis, as so many people have been healed and cured locally as well as from overseas. The English version of this program will be published in Sacred Soul Awakening YouTube channel, which will be broadcasted from overseas. You can inform those who prefer to listen to the English version of this program accordingly. Please note that the effects of the program is not only for today. If that was the case, then we would have removed our programs from the channel once the healing is done. The loving kindness vibrations generated during the program is timeless. The loving kindness thoughts are timeless. These vibrations last forever. My loving kindness blessings are timeless. Your loving kindness blessings, which was intended for the rest of the world, is also timeless. So you can follow this program and release loving kindness vibrations that are timeless. It is not just for a day or two. These vibrations don't disappear from the universe. These vibrate forever. Even bad vibrations last forever. We have seen results of such vibrations and experienced the outcome during the last days. If we release loving kindness, compassion, love into the universe, it will return back to us. Therefore, you can listen to this program over and over again, anytime. You can use any of our distance healing videos. There are cases of healing house pets such as cats and dogs by following one of our old videos of a similar healing session. To those who claim these are cases of psychosomatic disorder, I would like to point out, how can that be when you take the cases of such animals that were healed? The reason for explaining today how does divine healing work is because of such baseless claims, and also for some people who'd rather hear it from the Western world. Therefore, I mention the scientific explanation to this. We took a bit of extra time, and this is not over yet. So, those of who are infected with COVID-19, who joined us from isolation camps or from home, can follow this program or meditation over and over again. For example, tomorrow morning and evening at least 2 times a day. At least the meditations for 5 minutes each time. You will feel a huge difference and will feel healthy and will be able to remain healthy. Then we would wind up here by offering our blessings to you all, and also by thanking Lord Vishnu, Goddess Sri Mahabhadra Kali, Mani, who will one day achieve the Supreme Buddha status and who lovingly provided us with the permission required and also the required energy and the power to fulfill this process. And we also would like to thank all the gods and goddesses of all religions, as well as any other human being who needs our blessings. And we wish that they achieve the higher spiritual levels that they hope to achieve. Blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings to you all. Until next time.